Hi folks, Dale York, Jstfish Outdoors, and I'm in a very, very special place today. I'm with Mark Cure of Pro-Built Jigs, and we're going to talk jigs, spinner baits, all kinds of things that they manufacture here in Chelsea, Oklahoma. And I'm telling you folks, these are top quality baits. Mark, glad to see you, glad to meet you again.
Hi, Dale.
And let's talk about some of these fantastic baits that you make right here in Chelsea, Oklahoma.
Okay, I'll be glad to.
Yeah, let's start with the original, a little bit about the bait keeper on that and what made that bait so special.
Okay, yeah, it's we call it the Game Changer, and that's our crappie line. We offer two hooks in it, a sickle hook and a standard hook. We just offer a double bait keeper and unique paint on it. That's a candy style paint that we use.
Yeah, what makes this head so interesting, folks, and so revolutionary is it keeps your plastic body on the hook.
Yes.
That plastic body will not come off that hook unless it's tore off that hook.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, and like I said, we try to make this to where we're trying to keep the product competitive. We don't really like adding components. We do have product with components that we use, but you know how it is. It's pretty expensive nowadays to go fishing, so we just made some upgrades to our product. We just got done retooling it, and we're going to launch this in July, I believe, right? It's different than the old one. It's still got the basic two bait keeper on it. We recessed the eye and did a number of other changes to this product and made it really a great product.
And you offer this in a variety of sizes?
Yeah,
and a variety
of
paints.
Yes, 32nd all the way up through a quarter on this product. A lot of it, you know, on this, the way we tooled it, we have 3D printing capabilities now, and it has literally changed the way we do business and how we build product. It really has.
Yeah.
We're really pleased with it.
Yeah, it really cuts down on that downtime between conception and production.
Yeah, it does. You know, I mean, you know, you don't know how a product's going to spin or how you're going to whenever you start the manufacturing process. This, we can do it quickly, and we can make a mold quickly. And that's big.
Well, I know I've used several of the Game Changer heads when I'm crappie fishing, and it is just amazing. You know, there's nothing more irritating than to throw out there in a crappie school and get a bite and jerk and miss, and then you have to reel it in and reset your body before you can go fishing again.
Right.
And this head totally eliminates that.
Right, it does. You know, there's other components that we can add. You know, like the screw lock. You know, I'm not going to say that's a great product, but you know, I got to charge you for things like that.
Right.
And I got to charge you somebody to load that up into a mold, and the prices can get really crazy.
Yeah.
And like I said, whenever we made the improvements on our product, like we closed the angle on them bait keepers to where it's more like the barb of a hook, so to speak.
Right.
When you'll slide that plastic over it and then just crimp it down. It's not as open as what it was.
Yeah, it's not as rough on the body.
No.
You know, some of the solid body lures that we use, the rubber tails, you know, it can be a little difficult to get that up there without it tearing. But this new design that you've come up with totally eliminates that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, there's a lot of things about that Pro-Built head. You know, how it started, you know, we put two bait keepers on there because we didn't know what configuration of plastic that people use. Some like this style, some like this style. But you can take a pair of dikes or whatever and cut one bait keeper off and to where it's either up or down. That's how that started. But now, you know, we've, like I said, we've retooled this thing, recessed the eye, made the collar diameter much thinner, so where it's a lot more plastic friendly, so to speak.
Yeah, and folks, you know, you team that up with another product that you manufacture called the Brushmaster.
Yes.
Which has a fiber weed guard on it, and I'm telling you folks, I have fished one jig head all day long.
Yeah.
Never lost a jig head and never lost a body.
Yeah.
I mean, I have literally caught so many fish on that one jig head just because of that Brushmaster.
Right.
Let's talk a little bit about that Brushmaster.
That Brushmaster, I want to tell you something. That was there was a lot of pieces that we made trying to find it, and my good friend Mark McGuire. You know,
Shout out to Mark.
hey Marky. But he had a lot of influence on this product, and he gave us parameters, and we just kept messing with it, and we finally come up with a product that we think that'll slide through about anything.
Yeah, I remember I harangued you pretty much, you know, when you first told me that was coming out.
Yeah.
I think I emailed you about every week.
Yeah, you
to ask-
probably did. I think,
ask
yeah.
you if that was out
Yeah.
yet, because that was so much of an anticipated
Right.
lure for me,
Right.
because I fish so much timber for crappie.
Yeah.
And we have several Oklahoma lakes that are just
Oh, man,
loaded
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
And that product is just outstanding.
Yes.
And I understand there's some new upgrades maybe coming on that one.
Yeah, we got a half eye on that. You know, we thought that would be different, but I think we're going to go with a round eye on that. That we're standardizing parts on some of these products, and the tool for that can be expensive, and that will be passed on to the customer. You know, I mean, every time we can save money, you know, I mean, that's,
Right. And what sizes is that available in? Mark?
Same. We offer a 16th, an 8th, and a quarter in
Yeah.
that.
And this is actually, folks, a multi-stranded fiber weed guard.
Yes,
and
it
that's
is.
one of the things that makes this so awesome.
Right.
Is you can even adjust that fiber guard to your liking. If you want to cut some strands off, leave
Absolutely.
some strands on.
Right.
You know, if you want to trim it a certain way, whatever your particular likes and dislikes are.
Yes.
This lure is just awesome for having the ability to be customized.
Yes, absolutely. And we offer the same type of bait keeper on it. You know, if you're using a piece of plastic that doesn't require a double bait keeper, then don't use a double bait keeper. You know, take it and clip it off.
And like I said, folks, when you combine that double bait keeper and this Brushmaster fiber weed guard, you can literally fish in the timber all day long with one jig.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. You can, I don't know how many brush piles I've crawled this thing
Yeah.
and felt every limb
Yeah.
that head hits.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes that's where you got to get to catch those fish.
Right.
You actually got to be in the brush pile to catch
Yeah.
the fish.
But the unique thing about that jig is you can pull it up to a fork or whatever, and it'll pop right over it.
Right.
You know, and that's a head shape on it. There's other products out there that's like that, but we think ours is pretty unique. And like I said, you know, kudos to Marky McGuire for kind of guiding us along on that one. He likes fishing them, the cast and drag. That's a big thing.
Well, they catch fish.
Oh yeah,
And you don't
absolutely.
have any downtime with
Right.
getting hung up
Time.
or redoing your tail on your jig
Right.
because it keeps sliding off.
Absolutely.
That's just such
Yeah.
a awesome combination.
Yeah.
Well, let's go on to the next bait. Let's talk about your little your willow leaf spinner head that you have out.
Yeah, we call that a slab nasty. That's a higher end bait. Obviously, there's a lot of things going on with it. Candy paint, pearl paint, two-part epoxy. On the next version of this product, we'll have a recessed eye in it, like we recess the eye in the Game Changer and whatnot. We don't, you know, it's the last thing in the world we want to do is somebody lose an eye or have a product compromised because of workmanship or something.
Right.
We want this, if you're going to pay for a product, it better hold up.
Yeah.
And that's
yeah.
how we view it.
And folks, this slab nasty has multiple applications. I really want to stress this. This is just not a crappie head. I mean, I catch smallmouth on this thing. I catch stripers on this thing. I catch hybrids on this thing. I catch Kentuckys on this thing. I catch a lot of different species of fish on this slab nasty, and it's very, very versatile as far as the many different fishing applications you can stick this thing in.
Yeah, you know, it's, trust me, you know, I mean, you can take that to about anywhere and you're probably going to get bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Pretty much.
We see a rise in this product usually after the shad spawn. I mean, for obvious reasons, you know, you have a little willow leaf there, and that's when this thing shines the best, in my opinion.
Yeah, and folks, if you're fishing a lake that's got threadfin shad in it, this bait is even more awesome because of the size.
Yes.
It is even more of a killer bait. So you might want to give these folks a call. Mark, how can they get a hold of you if they want to order some of these great products?
These great products, we're getting ready to really push our online ProBuilt, and then and there's places like Lazy J's in Claremore. They carry everything that we have down there. Jeff down there, he's got a pretty cool deal. And then if you get on down towards Eufaula, down there, Rusty Hook, they got a bunch of them. And if you're in Arkansas, go on down in there. There's Bear Manufacturing or Bear Distributorship.
But can they call you?
Yes, they can. The best way to get is to call Shannon, my wife. She does usually the phone service, and that's at 918-617-9053. Usually I'm involved in the process.
Right.
And it's hard for me to get turned loose, on that.
Right.
Sometimes I'll surprise somebody and answer the phone. But that's...
And what are your normal office hours for them to call in and place orders?
Usually we're up and going about 9. The days of us getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning are over. We don't do that no more.
Amen, brother.
Yeah.
I'm retired too, so I don't do that anymore.
But usually we get out in the shop about 11, and we're here till about 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the evening. We find that comfortable, and it's obviously for the people that we have working for us. We got some young kids working for us, and it's easy on them too. If they have chores, a lot of them are farm kids. If they have chores to take care of in the morning, they can get them done, and they come to work.
Yeah.
It's really a pretty cool deal.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the next lineup in your arsenal here. What would you like to talk about next?
Well, I tell you, there's a guy in Skytook, Oklahoma. His name is Eric Fine, and he's a great angler. He come to us with an idea on a wounded shad or a dying shad, and this is really the first product that we took and had an idea and designed it and run it through the 3D printer and made our prototypes, and we think we got a winner on this deal. The eye's on the bottom. We got a shoulder on it, so you can't knock the eye off of it. We've got pretty unique colors. This will be powder coated. We got chrome, flat black. I mean, we got some really cool colors. And it's got a little W400 bait keeper to hold it on there. It's easy to get it on and off. So far, we've had tremendous results with this thing. And for the live scopers out there, when this thing goes down, the signature that comes back is huge. This thing looks like a brick falling down.
Right.
Even on the 16th ounce, I mean, this thing looks big.
Yeah.
The sizes that we'll have in it will be 24th, 16th, 1/8, and I think we're going to either go with a 1/4 or a 3/16. We haven't made up our mind on that big one yet. We haven't really talked to Eric on it, what he wants to do. But it's just called a Cyclops. And right now we're spinning this product. We're tool for it, and we're making it, and it'll be in the store, or you can call us, and we'll tell you where to go, or we'll see about if we can get you this product in your hands.
Well, that's absolutely amazing. Like I said, with your capabilities and your folks' knowledge of 3D printing and production techniques, you can take something from somebody walking in here wanting a specific bait to actual production in very, very little time.
That's, if we can draw it on CAD, if you, just like this deal here, this was our first one, but we're really pleased with how it came out. Kudos to my wife. She's got this CAD thing figured out pretty good.
That's awesome.
It is. It really and truly is.
That's pretty typical. The wives have the brains of the deal. We're just the grunts.
Pretty much. That's the deal on that.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
She's signing the checks, right?
There you go.
There you go.
But
we're really high on this Cyclops thing.
Yeah, especially that color will be awesome in clearer lakes.
Oh yeah.
It will really shine in clearer water.
But Eric, he's been testing it quite a bit over at Skytook over there, and he showed me a video the other day on the scope where that thing, it actually kind of wiggles when it goes down. That caught me off guard.
Right, right.
Which that's always a plus. I don't know whether
Right.
that's going to make any difference on that crappie or not, but
Well, you know, that's another good thing to point out with the popularity of LiveScope and Lowrance's active target.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, I'm Lowrance Pro staff,
Yes.
and I've tested most all of your jigs with, you know, active target, and I can tell you that you can see those jigs out there a long ways with active target.
Yeah, that's a great product, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And it'll just get better and better.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, we're trying to build product that's kind of catered to that. But you know, we still have product that is catered more to the guy that don't have a live scope and stuff. And you know, he's working 40, 60, 80 hours a week or whatever the case may be. And so with our old tooling, we're just offering a plain jig head, either not painted or painted. It's our old head. It don't have a recessed eye. We're throwing some paint on it and some epoxy on it, and it's called the Economy Pack, and that's really a good buy. You know, and you know these fuel prices.
Well, you know, even your economy packs have the same top quality of
Absolutely,
manufacturing.
yeah, we got the
and the
double
quality
backing.
control in them that your higher price jigs
Absolutely,
do. So,
absolutely.
you know, for someone who's a little more budget conscious, I mean, who's not budget conscious these days?
Yeah, right. I know,
You
man.
know, with gasoline $5 a gallon,
Right.
who's not budget conscious? But you offer a wide range of products
Yes.
at different price points
Yes.
to meet most everybody's budget.
You're right. We do. And like I said, you know, and if somebody has a special need, just like this steelhead hook, you know, we do offer that, but you'll have to call for that to put that hook in our product. My moles will fit that hook.
Yeah.
But you know, like right now, I mean, it's hard to sometimes it's hard to get product with the supply chain, but we've been pretty blessed so far. We've been able to get our stuff.
Yeah, and once again, folks, these things are built right here in Chelsea, Oklahoma.
Yes.
And, you know, the quality is top shelf. I mean, you know, you go to some of these big box stores and buy some of these jig heads, you never know what you're going to get.
No, you don't. You know, and that's a shame. You know, I want people to get the most bang for their buck. Dave.
Right.
I do.
Right.
And I wouldn't want to go spend top dollar on a product that's going to fall apart or something.
Well, you know, the bottom line is none of us have as much time on the water as we want.
No.
And so when we do get on the water, the last thing we want is a tackle failure or any kind of equipment failure
Yes.
while we're on the water. Because,
Yeah.
you know, that's really going to make you upset.
Well, you know, we just take great pride in our work. We do. We actually care. You know, but we spend a lot of time out here, me and my wife.
And you guys have been in business since when?
How long?
2007, but we've been on our own since 2014.
We've been pretty much on our own since 2014.
So you have a long history of doing this.
Yes.
And it's obvious you guys know what you're doing, and you're very innovative to come up with some of these new designs
Yes.
that, you know, help anglers catch fish.
Yes.
So, you know, we really want to commend you for doing that.
Well, thank you. You know, but that's what we're here for. You know, we're here to provide people tools to catch fish, and that all boils back to processing. You know, our process is second to none.
Well, processing and taking pride in what you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
We
that's
care.
what shows up.
Yeah, it
You
does.
know,
It really
I mean,
does.
you can pick up any box or sack of your heads, and you know, you notice little things like there's no paint in the eye.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can look at any one of the jig heads that you
Right.
powder coat or paint,
Right.
and there's no paint in the eye.
No.
I mean, and that takes another level of dedication
Right.
for somebody to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. That one I can't tell you, but yes,
well, it's just another one of the outstanding quality features that are on your jig
Yes,
heads.
yes, it is.
Is that just tells everyone that looks at a package of your jig heads the level of quality of detail that you go through.
Right.
And,
make it
it
affordable.
shows everywhere.
We still have to make it affordable.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean,
exactly.
like I said, I'm out there with everybody else. You know, I'm paying for that gas too, and paying for shipping and whatnot.
Yeah. can't make a Cadillac and charge for a Chevrolet.
Exactly right.
Yeah, we all understand that, and that's one thing. You know, once again, folks, these jigs are top quality. They're made right here in Chelsea, Oklahoma, and they just have some very, very innovative features. Give these folks a call or go to their website. Once again, what's that phone number?
Is 918-617-9053. And my wife will answer the phone on that one. Please call after 9 o'clock.
You will actually get a real live person on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah,
you will not get a robot.
No, we don't have that yet.
And I doubt if you ever want that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you'll actually talk to a real live person.
But like I said, there's a lot of new processing that we've come up with. Obviously, the powder coat is one of them, and our two-part epoxy. That's good stuff. And
Yeah.
we know how to use it.
And I actually hear rumors of some new products getting ready to come out in the not too distant future.
Yeah, we've got some new stuff, and we're kind of stepping into the bass world, and we're stepping into the catfish world. A good friend of mine named Jeff Williams, I'm sure everybody knows who that is. Me and him kind of worked on a deal with our LS360 jig, and we made a catfish version of it. We're just in the final phases of it. Of course, we've got a patent pending on them products, and we're just working the kinks out of it.
Yeah.
And we're getting ready to turn that loose too.
Oh,
We're excited about the catfish thing.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
big thing.
Well, I'm definitely excited about the bass thing. I'm definitely excited.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a catfish guy myself.
Oh
but
man, well, you know, I like it all.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, these spinner baits that we're making some spinner baits for a guy in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and it's called a scorpion spinner bait, and we think it's pretty innovative, and we're going to be making some bass jigs too, and that's a whole nother interview.
Yeah, I've seen some of these folks. Mark was showing me some of the items earlier, and they look really, really good.
Yeah.
They got the high dollar ball bearing swivel in them, and
Right.
a lot of good features that
Yes.
some of the other spinner baits don't have.
Yeah. This new one, it's got a screw lock in it, and you can make it weedless, and it'll probably be a higher end. I don't know what his pricing is on it, his pricing format, or his price points.
Yeah.
But it's a great looking spinner bait.
I don't know that I've ever seen a spinner bait screw lock.
I haven't either.
I mean,
and, he come to us with the idea, and we stuck it in there, and we tooled for it, and we're making them now.
Yeah, just just an amazing company. You guys do so many things to
Yes.
innovate the industry and to help fishermen.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the foundation right there.
That's the foundation. You know, it's all started, you know, with me building baits. It started, the manufacturers, they didn't make what I needed. So, you know, I was a home tackle builder, you know, and that's how it actually started for me. And
Yeah.
I've always been kind of into it. And then I never would have dreamed that it would be where it's at today. You know, I retired from Boeing Wichita, and my daughter decided to go to law school. So
Uh-oh.
yeah, that was a kind of a, and
That's
she graduated.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
And
That's a bank account drainer right there.
yeah, it's. But we're through that now, and like I said, we like what we do. I think my wife really likes it. Ben, she's helping design the product now. But we're happy, and
Yeah.
we like it here in Chelsea. It's quiet. We like it here. And
Nothing beats small town.
no, this
You know,
reminds me of the
it's-
little town I'm from.
Yeah,
But yeah, we've got a distributor right up the road that we deliver to, and even on we're even doing some catfish bait. It's the Dead Red product for Team Catfish, and we take it up the road to a place called Woolholly. That's a distributor there, and that's who
Yeah, they
sells it.
make rods, or they
Yeah,
distribute rods,
I
don't they?
believe they do. Rain suits, do a lot of clothing for Bass Pro and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're working with them, you know, and they bought, I think, the Flea Fly line of Jeff's, and we make the Flea Fly bendable minnows. and that's of course, that's product's been there since 1952, I believe.
Yeah, a long time.
But we've taken that product up a notch.
Yeah.
You know, we've got glow paint on it and 2-part epoxy.
There you go.
And Roscoe snap rings and good hooks.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a good
You
product.
know, that's one of the things I noticed too on all your jigs is the quality of the hooks. The hooks
Yes.
are razor sharp.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
right out of the package.
Right, and we use a multitude of them. Mustad, Victory, that's a new one that's come online. We like their hook. It's a little bit bigger diameter than
Right.
like an Eagle Claw or whatever.
Right.
Eagle Claw's got a fine product. Don't take me
Yeah.
wrong on that. But
But
yeah,
it's a stronger hook.
yes.
Because of the diameter.
And VMC, that's another good one. We like that Victory hook.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
my pro staff likes it, and that's
Yeah.
all that matters.
Well, I think we're going to wrap this up here, folks. Mark, any last words you'd like to?
No, if anybody's ever in Chelsea, Oklahoma, stop in and see us. I'm glad to see you.
Yeah.
Glad
And
to see
what's that phone number again?
Is 918-617-9053.
And is your website probuiltjigs.com?
That's right.
Or?
Right. And we're getting ready to really push that, what we are.
Yeah. And folks, you know, let me iterate again. I've got a pretty good sized crappie tackle box of jig heads, and every one of them in there is a pro-built jig head.
Yeah.
Every one of them in there.
I'm glad.
I'm telling you, I use the fire out of these brush masters.
Right.
And, we were talking a little bit earlier about the active target and the image. That head produces a very big image for the size of the
my
bait
gosh, yeah.
because of that flat side, I think.
Another product, we didn't, I'll touch base on real quick, and one of our pro staff, Brian Young and Darren Young, it's our light wire hook. That's a tremendous product. That's a glow paint product. It's got a wire bait keeper on it. If you hang it up, you can get it back.
Yeah, because of the light wire.
That's right, and then
Yeah.
just bend her right back.
Right, right.
That is really, that's really come a long ways with
Yeah.
us, and we're pleased with that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. But we're excited about the new things, and look forward to getting the products out there for you guys, man.
And once again, what's that phone number, Mark?
918-617-9053.
And that's probuiltjigs.com. Folks, go over and order some of these jigs. I guarantee you will be happy with them, and you'll want to order more, because every jig they produce is this top shelf.
Right. And right now there's a 20% discount
What?
on our old stock.
All right.
Because we're pushing through with the new stock. So
Oh,
we want to
awesome.
get this out. So, call up there, and my friend Todd, he's running our website business up there, and he's got products. So look forward to hearing from all of you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your 20% off is up on your website now?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, this is Dale York and Mark Cure for Jstfish Outdoors and Pro Built Jigs saying, we'll catch you later.
Catch you later.